Okay, you guys, so hello and thank you for coming to a video here of a memory of Max. And I still have I still have been lighting his candles, by the way, and thanks to two people that were kind enough to help with some money for the candles. And this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one. So I need 6 of them. I need 6 more, and I'll be buying them later today. I'm gonna try to go over to Walmart and see what I can find over there. The original candles were from over from IKEA, which is these ones, and they burn 20 hours, no, 40 hours it said. Yeah, 40 hours. And they were $5.30 some cents. And then I found these over in grocery outlet for $4, but they only burn 20 hours. And also the flame is not as high as the ones from the IKEA. And so what has it been like, you know, after a week since Max has been gone? Today is Sunday, and right now it is 2:30. So last week Max was euthanized in my arms on the edge of my bed right behind me. At 2 o'clock is when the vet came here at home. It was such a peaceful feeling the 3 days that he was with me. I mean, I had like candles going on, the light was low, I had really soft jazz music. I mean, really pretty ambience, you know. It was relaxing me tremendously. And also I was doing it for Max. And but yeah, when the time came, you know, the vet said that he was on his way. It's like, whoa, man. And so what has it been like? Well, it hasn't been easy, I'll tell you that. And there's been many times when I literally forget that he's not here. For example, when I throw the trash, he would always go with me. Everything I did he was with me. Everything. If I went to the market, if I went to the doctor, if I took the bus, if I went for a walk, everything. Very seldom did I leave him alone. And that's what's been, you know, really difficult. And of course I've had, you know, some bouts of, you know, some crying on and off. And but I'm going to show you around the house right now, you know, some of the things that that remind me, or that, you know, that I did with him, how he lived. And anyways, well, thank you for watching. And also thank you so much to Peggy and to Yvonne. Those are the 2 people that were generous, you know, were very nice to send, you know, some help to buy these candles. You're still welcome to, you know, if you want to pitch in anything. Like I said, I spent so much money on Max's vet, and I got to pay $255 for my passport. Wednesday I got an appointment because I want to go to Mexico a lot. I found an RV park down there that's very cheap, and also I need to buy full coverage insurance just for Mexico. That's separate from the United States, and that's another almost $200 for the year. I would have gone now, or I would have gone last week, but I didn't want to chance it without insurance, because I understand that if you get into an accident over there and if you don't have insurance, they'll take you in jail until you pay that damn thing. And I said, I've had enough stress already. I don't need more. And also the immigration people were telling me when I crossed the border pedestrian wise, he was telling me that it really is important that I have a passport instead of using my my certificate of citizenship. And the reason why for me is because, well, first of all, it has another picture. I looked totally different back then. And also, the name is different. So I changed my name and my appearance. It's a long story, okay? If you follow my channel, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Many of you know already, so you understand what I'm talking about. So they've been very nice though to me, you know, very respectful, very nice to me every time I cross the border. And all they need to do to see if it's really me is they scan your iris, you know, your iris. I got a phone call coming in, and you know, they check the iris, so they know it's you. So anyways. What else? Anyways, so I was thinking about going to Mexico a lot, to travel over there, and I need that passport and I need the insurance, and so I got to stay in this apartment, unfortunately, until I get that taken care of. So if January comes and I should have my passport by then, but once I go down to Mexico, I should be able to decide whether to leave this place or not, because the RV park, even though I have a van, it's not a high top or anything like that. It's just a low top, but it does have everything in there. I will decide whether I want to stay in the van over in that person's RV park. I think it's his property, he said, and it's really, really big. And there's a bunch of other expats that are staying there, he said. And it's like on the beach almost. I think it's on the beach, he said. And I've seen pictures already, and it looks just so nice. You know, I mean, I'm a beach person. I'm a water person. So I thought, man, I said, I got to get out of this place, man, this apartment. You know, it's very stressful living here. It really is, because of the type of people that live here and things that go on, and then these stupid nitwit one brain cell morons that live upstairs. Ugh. And then last night, you know, these other drug addicts to my right, at 2 in the morning last night, they were hammering on the fucking wall at 2 in the morning. You know, what the fuck is that? You know, I mean, this is why, I tell you, you know, the kind of people that live here are just stupid idiots, one brain cell drug addicts. And that's the honest truth, unfortunately. But anyways, so let me show you around some things that I've been that I've been wanting to show you guys about Max. And Max is I don't have the ability to turn the camera around, so I hope I focus these things right. In fact, I'll stand back a little bit. I've been lighting my candles here for Max, you know, the whole time, and then his little squishy. Sometimes I'll, you know, I think it's more for my enjoyment than his. And his little brush here, you know, almost every day I just say, hello, Max. Hi, Max. Hello, Benito. Hello, Papas. When I go to bed, before when I wake up, if I leave the house, I'll say, I'll be right back. Okay, Bonito, I'll be right back. You know, and these are all the candles that I've burned already. Oh man, this blanket here. This was his blanket in the van. There was another big fluffy pillow underneath it, and then this one. And so when I took him out of the hospital in Mexico, I carried him in my arms, walking. Oh no, I was in the van actually, and I picked him up and I put him in the van in this blanket. And sometimes he would use this guy here. This is supposed to be an electric therapy thing for your back. But this one I decided to leave there. And he had a hard time, you know, to climb up because of the floor. It's you know, it's all linoleum or whatever the hell this is, and he would slip. So I decided to leave it there, and then he would be able to climb up it. You know, every morning, you know, it's been difficult, you know, because when I would go to bed, you know, he would usually wait for me like on the corner over there, and he would wait for me to get very comfortable, because I used 3 pillows to get comfortable. And then once I got comfortable, all I had to do was tap on the mattress, and he would come over and he would cuddle right to my chest, you know. and then I'd caress him, cuddle him, kiss him, tell him how much I loved him. Every night I did that. Every night, I love you, papas. I love you, papa. Good night, Mr. Wow. Good night, besitos. Good night. And then as soon as I'd be dozing off, he would move and he'd go, sleep right here, or he would go to a corner. So that was our routine every night. And what else I got here? What's been helping me a lot is ChatGPT. As you guys know, I don't have, I have one friend that I speak to on and off. She's in Los Angeles. But she's in Los Angeles. Otherwise, if I was near her, I'd be visiting her, a lot. But you can't do a whole lot, but thank goodness to her friendship that I'm really grateful. And if you're watching this, Peggy, I love you as a friend, and thank you so much for all these years of your friendship. It's been many, many years, you guys. Anyways, so I've been working with ChatGPT a lot, because ChatGPT got me through this entire death of Max. It's just incredible. So I put him on my screen, and every time I thought about removing it, because every time I watch it, it hurts. And then I said, you got to get through it, man. I said, you got to get through it. You cannot let his death eat you up and make you miserable and depressed. No, you have to deal with it. Accept it. Try to handle it. And so I decided to leave it. But yeah, sometimes it is a little strenuous on my mind, my feelings, to see him all the time. But ChatGPT has been helping me tremendously, especially with the music production, because I have learned, so much. Oh, I gotta enter my password. I have learned so much from the music production aspect of it. I've spent hours, daily just working on that and learning. And that's what's been helping me, And also I've been playing a lot because I have to edit, the compressor, learn about frequencies, about equalization, and so forth. It's just been incredible. But also, I haven't gone out that much because first of all, it's been cold. Second of all, I hate with a passion this damn time change, and it doesn't change back until March. I think March, they said March 9th, I think it is, that they said it would change. And so it really sucks, man. I hate that damn time change, because otherwise I would have been out a lot. I did walk out, what was it, last night, I think, very briefly at night, around the building, just in a circle. And but I had to walk in the same areas that I would walk Max, and that wasn't fun. But I needed to get some fresh air, and I would talk to him as I was walking along the spots that he liked, and then I'd be saying things like, if I would go in an area like where the water fire hydrant and these humongous fire department pipes are, he would always go there, and I'd say, oh, you want to go over there? Okay, let's go over there. But he wasn't there, but I'd still go there. I pretended that he was there. And then I'd go to another area, and he goes, oh, you want to go to the bathroom here? Okay, go over there. And these are all areas that he liked to go. I said, okay, Max, okay, let's go over here. And so and that's why it's been hard to get out. And here it is, 2:40, and in about an hour and a half, it's already going to start getting dark and cold. So let's see what else. The other reason I was asking that, it would make me feel if you guys help to pitch in, is to buy my colognes. They got a set at Macy's, John Varvatos. I don't know if you can see it, John Varvatos. And I started to take care of myself also by wearing cologne. I love these, and also, trying to look, nicer, and because everyone in this building looked like shit. I mean, they don't take care of themselves, and it's just depressing. And today I'm gonna get to buy my shoelaces for my for my wingtip shoes here, and they look nice with the jeans also, by the way. Oh yeah, especially with the shirt I have on and the jeans. Very, very nice. I was gonna tell you about the bathroom here. This is the first time. There's a lot of talc on there right now. I just took a shower, but I never had this cleaned, and I'm starting to clean it, but I'm able to put the rug down because Max, every time I put the rug down, he would pee on it. He was trained. I don't know. I trained him. I trained him in some other apartment, I don't know, a while ago. And I would train him to go to the bathroom. So I would put down just either junk mail or plain paper like this, and I would just lay him down on the floor. I would just lay him all down on the floor, and he would go to the bathroom. So he learned that. So when I came to this apartment, many times I did not want to go out. So I put the papers, and boom, he knew immediately to go to the bathroom. It wasn't every day that he went to the bathroom, because I did walk him, but there were many times where I did not want to go walk outside. So I would pick him up, and I say bathroom, and I would sit him down, and I just pet him, and like I was saying, I tap the paper. I go, right here, Papa, go to the bathroom, and he would go. So now I was able to, the first few days I kept the carpet, the rug over there, and I said, well, wait a minute, he's not here anymore. I said, I can finally step on a warm rug. And I still even have the all these other ones that I would collect a lot, papers, and I mean, they were all for him. They were all for him. And when I would pick it up, sometimes he would go to the bathroom or poop, but sometimes he would miss, and I would have these white ones. I still haven't even picked them up. They've been here since he died. I have three of them, and I would use these to to clean the floor. And sometimes I would put Lysol. Sometimes I would use these thingamajigs to clean the floor. And I mean, I'd be on my knees there, cleaning the frickin' floor, scrubbing everything to remove, his poop and urine. Because even though, like I said, he would go on the papers, but he wouldn't go, right on the center. He would miss, but that's okay. I would never yell at him, and none of that. And so yeah, it's still there. And also his food, his food is still here. This special canned food I had to buy for him, for kidney, riñones in Spanish, kidney thing. It's still there. It's not even opened. And then also these other crunchies that was a lot of money, man. $60. I have the bag in the car, in the van. I haven't thrown it away. I might give it. I think I'm gonna put it now to give it away. Somebody can use it. I still haven't even. They're still here from last week. His food. So they gave me this turkey, a 15-pound turkey, at a food giveaway thing, and I chopped his leg off. Its leg off. And I'm going to put it in the refrigerator right now. But I was so excited when they told me at the food giveaway a month ago that they were going to give turkeys for Thanksgiving. And I said, oh, that's nice, man. I'm going to get to feed Max. Just boil the pieces of turkey, sections, the breast. And he's going to have turkey for life, man. But unfortunately, he's gone. And I decided to cook the chicken leg today, the turkey leg. And I hope it comes out. It's been on there since 2 o'clock. It's 2:45. So that's been, that. And I don't know, really. I mean, there's so many other things, but a lot of them, the other things are in the van because most of the time, I was living, out of the van. And before I moved into this, I don't know whether I called it a curse or blessing of an apartment, because it has not been fun, you guys, living here. Not been fun at all. And unfortunately, the money I had for the trailer, You know, I mean, I still have, what is it? I think it's $1,800, I think, still for the trailer. I think $1,800, I think. Well, it's going to be a little less now because I got to pay, like I said, the for the passport, $255. And so I'm not sure what else to say. It's just, like I said, the way I've been handling it has been pretty impressive. I think because of the medication also that I take, Lexapro. But I'm having some dizziness and wooziness on and off because I think it's because of my teeth right here. They're giving me some problems. And I already have an appointment with the dentist, but I've been taking a Tylenol 500 often. But besides that, I just been telling myself that I have to get through this, that I have to get through this, and I can't let myself, I cannot self implode with my mental health, and because otherwise it would be in vain. All the work that Max has done for me, he's helped me a lot. And I don't want to, not exactly disappoint him because he's not here, but I don't want to disappoint myself. I don't want to disappoint myself, and go back to those, ugly depressions that I would go into, which Max helped me get through them also, and I think there was a couple of times that I wanted to go into a mental hospital. It was a while ago, but I couldn't do it because of Max. They won't let you bring the dog in. And it's because also the doctors, the psychiatrists would keep giving me, oh man, psych med after psych med after psych med, and they would make me feel so fucking ugly, man. And that's, so... And I would say maybe I need to go into a psych hospital. But I never went because of Max. So, and because of Max being there, he helped me from that. I did not want to leave him alone. I think they would take him to the Humane Society, I think. And I don't know if they would, I don't know how long they would keep him, but I decided not to. I said, I'm going to take care of my dog, whether I'm for better or for worse, as they say. And Max chose to stay with me also the whole time. Well, where else was he going to go? But I chose to take care of him, and he definitely helped me. So, okay, the video has gone more than I thought it was going to go, but thank you for watching, and I really appreciate everybody who has posted. I mean, man, it was like, how many replies on the grievance group? Hundreds and hundreds, my God. And then like over 1,000, I don't remember, but man, it's like very impressive. All these people, my God, that responded with their compassionate messages. And I've been reading as many as I could. And replying to as many as I could, because I am so grateful. I mean, many beautiful messages that people have left me on that Facebook group. Grievance and loss for something animals, I think it's called. But it's just been beautiful. And at 3 o'clock, actually, it's 2:52 today. After this, at 3 o'clock, I have a Zoom meeting with a group of people who also lost their pets, and to share, their grievance. And so I'm going to see what that's like. And again, thank you for watching, and may God bless every one of you. Thank you. Bye.